All right, with Coach Paul Yameen now of Newburyport High School. And Coach, preseason, you guys don't have a long preseason. You've got multi-sport athletes coming in from other sports. So what's the goal right now as you start this first full week, really, of practice?
Well, they're just trying to get their skating legs. We have a couple football guys, a few football guys. We got some golfers. We got some track guys. So, yeah, like you said, it's not a long preseason. I think we have 2.5 weeks before we open up. But our guys are in shape, so we don't have to worry about that.
All right, and coming up, how does that work now? You got scrimmages before the season. When the season starts on the 15th?
Yeah,
somewhere around there.
13th, I think we open.
For you guys, okay?
Yes, yeah. Yeah, we scrimmage Andover last week, this past Saturday. We have a scrimmage coming up with Exeter, New Hampshire, and then we close with Tewksbury.
All right, so do you get anything out of a first scrimmage? Anything you can put your money on?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we got a good look at some of the young guys. Mm-hmm. You know, we had 51 guys try out this year, so it's been a long process. We're not even done. We're still looking at a couple tonight, in the Exeter game, and so we got a good look at them in the Andover scrimmage, and Andover's a pretty good team. So, yeah, it was purposeful.
That's a great turnout. And tell me a little bit about the tradition at Newburyport High School since you've been here, because you guys are, if you're not at the top, you're always near the top.
Well, yeah. Well, when I got here, I knew of the tradition here. There was tradition before I got here, you know, and I kind of had a few years they weren't too good. They were down for 5 or 6 years, so. You know, the opportunity presented itself. I got myself a real good assistant coach in Jed Bopalon and Jeff Kadatis and Jeff Stone, who are all Newburyport guys, and that was my goal. You know, to get a coaching staff that's there for the right reasons, and they all bleed maroon and gold. So, you know, I'm a traditionalist, and this is where I want to be, and that was our goal, to get it back to where it was. You know, when Jed was playing here, to get it back to where it was, and Jed played in the Garden. He was one of the guys that played in the only appearance for Newburyport in the Garden. So.
Well, you got to change that, Coach. You got to get that.
We got there. You know, we got there. And,
that's right.
We got there a couple times.
That's right.
You know, we were 1-1, and so you know, it's a great experience for us.
Yeah.
And the guys that play for us now, one of them's coaching with me, Derek Freeman. He just graduated from Colgate University. Played there for 4 years, and so he's with our staff this year. And he doesn't talk about Colgate hockey. He talks about Newburyport hockey.
Love it, don't you? Oh, that's awesome. Well, what about this year? What's your strength? You know, I know it's early, but I know you got some kids coming back, and so what do you think your strength is?
Well, we got some depth. We got some depth this year. You know, last year was a down year for us. You know, we didn't make the tournament for the first time in I think 14 years, and you know, all good things come to an end, I guess. And we lost a lot of close games last year, but we had a lot of young kids playing. So we have 14 guys back this year that played a lot last year, and hopefully our goalie Kenny Hodge can get healthy for us, and if he does, and I think we should be okay.
All right, a couple more quick questions. Tell me about your captains.
We have Ken Hodge. He's a senior goalie for us. He's been a 4-year player for us. We have Matt Donlan. He's a senior, also been here for 4 years. Two great guys. You know, I think they're really got a yearning to get back in the winning column this year. So it's been a good camp for us, and they're good leaders. And we also got 6 or 7 other seniors on the team, which is something we've never had, I think. We have about 9 seniors this year. So.
And if there is a Paul Yameen stamp on a team, what is it, Coach? Because you know some guys like to they like to throw the puck out of the zone. Other guys like to preach defense with their offensive lines and so on. Any particular? I know it's tough with kids coming and going.
Well, you know, we play a couple different styles, but we're always physical. We're always going to be fit, and you know, I like to think that when teams come into the graph, they're going to play with their head up.
With that, we'll end it. All right, Coach, good luck. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Perfect.